Hey girl, hey, Dana Lynette here. It's been a long time. It's been over a month. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to do a 15-month lock update, and we are now in April. Or, as a matter of fact, today is April 3rd. It's officially my 16-month lock anniversary with DIY Microlocs. So just going to share a few things with you all about how my journey's been going. But before I do that, let me say thank you to those of you who have been supporting my channel by subscribing, watching, hitting the like button. Take time to go ahead and do that now. Thank you. For those of you in the that I have met or come across or interacted with on Facebook and some of the lock groups I'm a part of, hey, good to see you. All right, let's get into it. All right, so I lost 2 locks. You guys might remember, I have a video, let's see, about one of my most recent three or four videos. I have a video called Problem Locks. And I talked about a lock that, I actually had 2 of them, but a lock that was in the front that I could, I don't know, I guess while I was interlocking, it kind of got in a knot and I couldn't straighten the knot out. And so the more I tried to keep interlocking, the worse it got. And so the root was like thin, and then it got to the point where I couldn't interlock, and it was just a bad situation. So in 16 months now, I didn't have any locks fall out, but I did lose that lock, and here's how. I couldn't figure it out. Now, somebody had made a suggestion on my video. I think it was a little more than I was willing to do. So I took a pair of scissors. Now, your hair is not for real locked at 16 months. Like, not at least not up by the root. But I took a pair of scissors and said, I'm gonna cut this knot out. And I did. And sure enough, that lock, whole thing just came right out my hand. I will show you, but I'm outside and it's in the bathroom, so I mean, you don't need to see that. It looks like the rest of them. So that's how I lost one lock. How did I lose the other one? I think the other one who also had that problem, I think that's what happened with that one too, except I knew not to cut that one. It was on the other side. I had one of these on each side of my head, but the second one was a little better concealed. And so I was like, I'm not fooling with this. So I just pulled it out. So within probably less than 1 month, I lost 2 locks. But again, I have had no locks fall out or be pulled out or anything like that in these 16 months. I cut and pulled those 2 because I wasn't gonna fix them. I wasn't gonna go to a loctician to fix them. We're good. So I don't know how many locks I have. I started out with 239, added a couple more, ended up with 244, and at this point I just don't know. So I'll have to do a recount. If you're interested in a recount, let me know. But you know, we're under 250, so around 240 right, length. I am not complaining, okay? I was just in the comments on somebody's video talking about, girl, trust the process. That'd be me. I'd be the one trolling around y'all's lock videos talking about trusting the process. And I am going to take my own advice, but listen, I have been locked 16 months. Why is my hair so short? Like, let me see if you can see this. Now, when I say it's short, so you remember I started my DIY Microlocs by twisting my hair, my blown out hair. It was stretched, and I used a little bit of Shine and Jam hair gel to twist my hair. So my hair is so tightly coiled and my shrinkage is so real that probably for the first 6 months, my hair was just shrinking up. And so I guess I've had some length retention in that it has grown back to the place where it was on day 1. So I haven't really seen much length. And I mean, I feel like, where's my inches? Where's my length? But I'm gonna have to trust the process and chill out. But my mom has locks. She has traditional locks. They're kind of small. And so I asked her, I was like, Mom, you know, when did your hair get long? And she doesn't really remember. She's had locks for a very long time, and she keeps them at a certain, right about armpit length or just above armpit length. She's not on like hair down to your butt. That's not her thing. But I think she told me around 3 years is when she really got to the point where her hair, was long. So her natural hair and relaxed hair and all that was just like mine. It would grow to a certain length and stop. Even after I went natural and wasn't relaxing anymore, my hair would not really grow past shoulder length. And so I am happy to look at her as an example to kind of tide me over to continue to continue trusting the process. But I'm like, where are my inches? You know, that's what I'm here for. I came for length. Loving the lifestyle too. I like the look, but I'm ready to like be swinging this stuff. You understand? Like extra. I will be so extra. All right, product use. Over these 16 months, I have continually used oil. Oil and shampoo are my constants. At one point, I was using sulfur 8 on my scalp because the itching was ridiculous. Sulfur 8 did help. The grease, I haven't tried the shampoo. Of course, sulfur 8 stinks, so that's not a regular thing. I just did that when the itching was ridiculous. So that was a couple times. My hair, I noticed just the other day that my hair was very flaky. And I cut out leave-in conditioner months ago. So I don't know what I'm putting in my hair that is causing flakes. I mean, it could be dry scalp. That would make sense. But, you know, as I look at my hair, and, you know, I oil my scalp on a regular, it doesn't make sense to me that whatever is flaking, you know, is dry skin. But what else could it be? The only thing I put in my hair is shampoo. If I dye my hair, I will use the conditioner that comes with the dye. That wash, maybe the next wash, but that's it. I think I'm thorough in rinsing out. I mean, could it be shampoo? Like, what is flaking? I don't know. Now, I do use a little bit of Shine and Jam. I didn't use it today because I just did a retie recently. But my hairline gets real fuzzy. And so I lay the little baby hairs or whatever, but it's only on, like, literally only up here. So, you know, since I washed my hair last, I haven't used any. But even this morning, I noticed, you know, I'm wearing something dark. I was just like, what are all these flakes? So maybe it's dry scalp. I honestly feel like that's not it. But, I mean, what else would it be? It could only be oil or shampoo. Oil is not going to flake in your hair. And I guess it could be shampoo. But literally at this point, there is nothing else I put in my hair. The Shine and Jam is only on my hairline. I don't put it anywhere else. So that's the whole point of me interlocking and not twisting. Is because, I don't know what that was. Because twisting requires, you know, product. And I like not putting products in my hair. So, just trying to figure that out. Styling. I got a little style today. So, I don't know. I tried to do some semi-barrel rolls up. And then, bobby pinned it. This is a braid out that I took down this morning and tried the barrel rolls. But I'm still rocking my little side swept updo. Y'all know how it is. Every now and then I'll put something down in the back or on the side. I try a few other styles, but I'm not like major into styling. I still interlock my hair every 4 to 6 weeks, closer to 4. For my hair, the sooner the better. It keeps my hair healthy and safe. When I was doing my retie this time, I think I did take a little while. It was longer than 4 weeks, I think. And I realized that I had like accidentally joined a couple of my locks, which surprised me because you know, my locks aren't super tiny because I only have like 240 some locks. So usually it's, you know, I've gotten to a point where it's not difficult to avoid marrying and joining my locks together. But I found out, I don't know if I was in a rush or what, but there were a couple I had to pop. There's some of them still joined because, you know, it was too strong to separate them. But I'm not ready to try to combine them because they're, you know, they're kind of big. So issues that we deal with. It's not a big major deal for me. What else? Okay, so my locks are still lumpy, but they look good. You know, when I wear a braid out, I conceal it. The challenge with the lumpiness is it's mostly on my ends where the bunching occurred. And so some of my locks, quite a few of my locks have fat ends, which makes it challenging to braid. my hair and do lock knots on the bottom for a braid out. Usually I don't have to use rubber bands, but the ones that are just too fat, I have to use a rubber band at the end when I do my braid out. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Even though I use smaller braids when I do a braid out now, I still find that some of them are, you know, still too fat at the end to hold themselves or to put a lock knot, so I have to use a rubber band. So that's the challenge with fat ends, but nothing major. All right, the last thing is I had a little bit of commentary. I'm gonna leave you on that note. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys have particular video requests, leave them below. Otherwise, I think I've got a video coming up with me as a microlocker and a friend, a sister of mine, who has traditional locks, to kind of talk about a little bit of lock talk, traditional and micro lock. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.
We serve God around these parts. Alpha and Omega, he be finished before we start. The great I am, the one who let us know who we are. Christ the cardiologist created me a clean heart.